What up, what up, what up? Fade Nice Good back with another one. This was the Kids Mohawk / South of France. Like a mixture of the two, honestly. But getting straight into it, just want to start off with a ball guideline. Going straight over the ear, as you can see. Balled it out. I only show what I did to one side because what you do to one side, you do the same exact thing to the other. So we're gonna start off with the clippers closed this time. I'm gonna show you a different technique than normal, that I normally do. So start off with them closed and go up about a centimeter or two. You know what I'm saying? Just remove that ball line that you just did. You're gonna go up a couple centimeters over that with the clippers closed. Then open them up. You're going up about a half an inch. Again, this is just another way, another technique. Find what works best for you. You know what I'm saying? Stick with it, master it. And then you're gonna go halfway and remove that middle line, that line right there in the middle. Pretty simple, you know, so it's closed, open, half. I know normally in all my other videos I do open, half, closed, but it's just another technique. Make sure that line is invisible. Fade is real blended. Now I got my one guard, my wall one guard. Put it on there, closed. Starting with the wall one, closed. Going up again about a half an inch. You're just gonna follow that first initial line that you drew over the ear. You're gonna do that with every guard, every guideline. Just gonna follow that. Now I got my 1/16 open. And the reason I'm doing this, normally if you got the one guard on there, it may blend out perfectly, you know, but if it don't blend out, then you could go down the size. That's why I put this one on. I'm doing some cleanup work. Lever play, you know, had it open, I got it half, you know. Just want to use a lever, use your discretion, but make sure that fade is nice and blended. Still more lever play. Took the guard off. Just doing some cleanup work, that's all this is. I don't like to move on to the next guideline until I done cleaned up that fade. So right here I got my 3/16 guard, close. I'm gonna go down. I'm right at the top of that fade, man. I'm right at the top. Just knocking that weight down, knocking that bulk down. I like to do this first, it makes the fade look better. Turn it upside down and I just fade upward to remove that line. I'm not going up too high either. Like, if they want the Mohawk high or the South of France high, then you would go up higher, but that wasn't the case here. I don't like to go up too high. So I still see some weight, so I still see some dark spots. So I just put my one guard back on to try to remove those dark spots. Again, just doing some cleanup work. Got it closed. I'm going with the grain. Just want to make sure there's no dark lines, you know what I'm saying, when you fade it. So now I got the guard off, clippers closed, and I'm just shaping up the hair, shaping up that front line, getting all them hairs that's hanging over, shaping up the sides. The haircut should look nice and neat all around, you know what I'm saying, before you sponge it. You know, stick with me, watch the whole video, you will see that the cut come out real crispy. And when you cutting kids' hair, you know, you kinda on the time clock, man, because they get restless, you know, they start moving and all that. I've been cutting his hair for a little minute, so he's kind of used to it, but you don't have a lot of time to be playing around when you're cutting kids' hair because they'll start moving and stuff. So you want to get these steps down pat, knock them out, knock that fade out, and keep it moving. As you can see, once you put that line up on it, the fade just pop, like, it look real good. You line it up, fade is crispy. And this wasn't even a long cut, like it didn't take that long. So now I'm spraying some holding spray on the line just to lock those hairs in place, you know what I'm saying, calm them down. And when you lining up kids' hair, you don't want to dig too deep in the hair, man. Push their line back at an early age. Most kids, they usually have a lot of like fine, small hairs on their forehead, you know. You can attack those, you know what I'm saying, line those up. You don't got to go all the way into the hair. You attack them baby hairs, you know what I'm saying, and you can get a real sharp line. But you don't want to start the kid off, you know, with a receding hairline at a young age. So just keep that in mind when you're lining a kid hair up. See, I'm just tapping the hairs at the very front of his line. I'm just tapping them. Now I'm razoring him. Again, like I said, he's used to getting his hair cut, so he knows to sit still when he's getting razored. But I'll razor all my kid clients, you know what I'm saying. You tell them the danger of the razor and that it can cut them and that they gotta sit still and all that. But to get all them little fine baby hairs and small hairs on a kid's forehead, because that's pretty common in all my kid clients. You know, they have a lot of hairs on their forehead and on their face and stuff. So hit it with the razor, clean it up real good. It's looking real sharp. But if you don't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, if you're not comfortable with the razor, I wouldn't advise you taking the razor to a kid's head, because you don't want to cut anybody, but you definitely don't want to cut a little kid. And this is how the other side looks. So big difference, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much the steps to this haircut. I'm gonna show you the other side, you know what I'm saying, raising the other side. I faded both sides now. I'm gonna sponge the top, but those are pretty much the steps. Those are the steps to achieving this cut. If they got a lot of hair, you know, I would suggest getting the sponge, because that's obviously the look nowadays. You know, the curly top versus keeping it froed out. So I just spray it with some water, you know, pick it out first, spray it with some water, but you see the cut came out real crispy, like really good. Spray it with some water, hit it with the sponge, just to make the hair a little more manageable. And yeah, that's the cut. Right here, I'm gonna shape it up a little more after I sponged it and picked it out. I'm seeing there's some more parts I can shape up, but if you learned anything, you know, subscribe, please share the video, please, you know what I'm saying, leave comments. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate how fast my page been growing too. I'm getting better. I'm still learning myself. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this side. I remember I hit this side with the one guard because it looked, still has some weight over there, some bulk. So I hit it with the one to smooth it out. But yeah, this is the cut, man. Let me know what y'all think. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll get on y'all soon. I got more content already in the stash. So subscribe, hit that like button. Thanks for watching.